The sun was setting over the quiet suburban neighborhood, casting an amber glow on the neat rows of houses. Inside one of those homes, tension hung heavy in the air. Alex paced the living room, his hands clenched into fists, while his fiancée, Emma, sat silently on the couch, her face a mixture of hurt and anger. "I can't believe your mom said that," Emma finally said, her voice trembling. "She doesn't even know me well enough to make those kinds of judgments." Alex stopped pacing and turned to face her. "Emma, I'm so sorry. I didn't think she would say something so cruel. She's usually not like this." Emma shook her head. "She called me unfit to be a wife and mother, Alex. That's not something you just brush off." Alex sat down beside her and took her hands in his. "You're right. It's not. And I'm going to talk to her about it. She owes you an apology." The next morning, Alex drove to his parents' house. The family's Labrador, Max, greeted him at the door with a wagging tail, but the warmth stopped there. His mother, Linda, was in the kitchen preparing breakfast, humming to herself as though nothing was amiss. "Mom, we need to talk," Alex said, his voice firm. Linda turned, her smile fading when she saw his serious expression. "What's wrong, Alex?" "What you said about Emma yesterday," he began, "was completely out of line. She's hurt and feels disrespected, and frankly, so do I." Linda frowned, setting down the spatula she was holding. "Alex, I was just being honest. You need to think carefully about the kind of person you're marrying. Marriage isn't just about love, it's about compatibility, values, and responsibilities. I don't think Emma is ready for all that." Alex's jaw tightened. "Mom, you don't get to make that judgment. Emma is an incredible woman. She's kind, hardworking, and has stood by me through everything. She deserves your respect." Linda sighed. "I'm only looking out for you, Alex. It's a mother's job to protect her child." "Protect me from what?" "From someone who loves me unconditionally. Someone who makes me happier than I've ever been." Alex's voice was rising now, his frustration boiling over. "Emma is going to be my wife, Mom. Whether you like it or not. And if you can't respect her, then you're going to lose me, too." Linda's eyes widened in shock. "Alex, don't be ridiculous. You're my son. I'm just trying to do what's best for you." "What's best for me is Emma," Alex said firmly. "And what's best for this family is for you to apologize to her." Linda stood in silence, her lips pressed into a thin line. Finally, she nodded. "Fine. I'll talk to her." The meeting was set for the following evening at Alex and Emma's apartment. Emma was nervous but determined to stand her ground. She'd spent the day replaying Linda's words in her mind, each time feeling the sting of them anew. But she loved Alex and knew this confrontation was necessary for their future. When Linda arrived, the atmosphere was tense. She sat stiffly on the armchair while Emma and Alex shared the couch. For a moment, no one spoke. Finally, Alex broke the silence. "Mom, you wanted to say something to Emma?" Linda took a deep breath and turned to Emma. "Emma, I want to apologize for what I said. It was wrong of me to judge you without truly knowing you. I let my own fears and biases get in the way, and I'm sorry for hurting you." Emma looked at Linda, her expression softening slightly. "Thank you, Linda. That means a lot. I want us to have a good relationship, especially because you're such an important part of Alex's life." Linda nodded, her eyes glistening. "I'd like that too. You've clearly made Alex very happy, and that's what matters most to me." But just as Emma started to feel relief, Linda added, "Though I'm still concerned about some things. I mean, it's not just about love, it's about responsibility." Emma's face hardened. "What exactly are you trying to say, Linda?" Linda hesitated, her hands clenching the armrest. "You're ambitious, Emma, and I respect that. But I wonder if you'll make the sacrifices needed for a family. I've seen women struggle to balance career and motherhood. It's not easy. Emma's voice rose, shaking with restrained anger. So, you think I'll choose my career over Alex and our future family? Is that it? Alex stood abruptly. Mom, enough. You said you'd apologize, not attack her again. Linda's face flushed. I'm not attacking. I'm expressing genuine concerns. Well, your concerns are unfounded, Alex said. Emma has supported me in every way imaginable. She's proven she'll be an amazing partner and mother. Why can't you see that? The room grew silent again, the tension palpable. Emma stood, taking a deep breath to steady herself. Linda, I understand you're protective of Alex. But your doubts don't define me. I know who I am, and I know the kind of wife and mother I'll be. If you can't trust me, then this relationship will always be strained. Linda's eyes welled up with tears. For the first time, she looked vulnerable. I've always wanted the best for Alex. Maybe I've let that blind me to what's truly best for him. I'm sorry, Emma. Truly. Emma hesitated but then nodded. Thank you. I want to move forward. For Alex's sake, and for ours. Over the next few weeks, Linda made a concerted effort to get to know Emma better. They started having coffee dates, sharing stories about their lives, and even found common ground in their love for gardening. Gradually, the initial tension gave way to mutual respect and warmth, one particularly sunny afternoon. Linda invited Emma over to her home to help plant tulips in the front yard. As they worked side by side, Linda shared stories about Alex's childhood, his obsession with dinosaurs, his first soccer game, and the time he tried to bake cookies but forgot the sugar. Emma laughed, feeling a deeper connection not just with Linda but with Alex's past. By the time the tulips were in the ground, Linda looked at Emma and said, "You know, I see now why Alex loves you so much. You're exactly the kind of partner he needs. Thank you for being patient with me." Emma smiled, her eyes shimmering. Thank you, Linda. That means the world to me. The family's first holiday gathering after the apology was a testament to how far they had come. Linda and Emma worked side by side in the kitchen, laughing as they prepared the meal. The dining table, once a place of tension, now overflowed with warmth and shared stories. Alex watched them with a smile, feeling a deep sense of gratitude for the love and understanding that had bridged the gap. After dinner, as everyone gathered in the living room, Linda raised her glass for a toast. To family, she said, her voice steady but full of emotion. To love, understanding, and new beginnings. The clinking of glasses echoed through the room, a harmonious sound that spoke of healing and unity. Emma leaned into Alex's shoulder, whispering, "I think we're going to be okay." Alex kissed her forehead. More than okay. We're stronger now. In the end, it wasn't just about the apology. It was about the willingness to grow, to listen, and to prioritize the relationships that mattered most. And in doing so, they built a stronger, more united family, ready to face whatever challenges came their way together.